Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I have a little book haul, library book haul today. Fridays are my library day. I volunteer at a local history museum, and right across the street is our main library branch. And so I always make Friday afternoons my trip to the library. And I got some really great stuff today. It'll be a short haul, it's just 7 books. I restrained myself, which I was very proud of. Most all of them, except for 2, are books of Russian history, which is sort of my main area of focus these last few months, particularly imperialist Russia, with a heavy emphasis on the Romanov family leading into the Russian Revolution and the Bolshevik Revolution. So I'm going to start with the 2 non-Imperial Russia history-related books, and then I'll show those. So the first 2 that are not is the big one right here, is a biography of Maria Theresa, which I have not read. I'm sorry about the glare too there, by the way. It's kind of shining off the cover here, but a biography of Maria Theresa by Barbara Stolberg-Rillinger. I have not read anything about Maria Theresa at all, other than incredibly cursory references to her that you get in school history textbooks. So really excited to dive into this one. And then I'm trying to look through my stack here. Here it is. Okay. And then the other non-Russian history related one is a biography of Stephen Sondheim. Again, it's glaring right here. I am a huge fan of Stephen Sondheim. I love Broadway. Stephen Sondheim is one of the greatest songwriters, greatest lyricists to have ever lived, and his impact on Broadway was absolutely phenomenal. He recently passed away, but his influence, his impact in his life on the impact it had on Broadway and on musicals as a whole, musical theater as a whole, will never be forgotten. And I know I know a decent amount about Stephen Sondheim just through articles or YouTube, but I've never sat down and read a book about him. And I wasn't even meaning to get this today. I was walking through the aisles trying to find a different book, and my eyes fell on this one, and I just knew I had to pick it up. And I'm really interested in diving into this one. I'll probably end up making a video to talk about it, just because, I mean, who doesn't love Stephen Sondheim? All right, so the rest of the books are sort of imperialistic Russian history books. The first is one by Edward Rzynsky. It's called The Last Tsar, and it's his biography of Tsar Nicholas II. Edward Rzynsky is a Russian writer, so this is a work of translation. I'm trying to find the translator's name. Marion Schwartz is the translator for this one. So it's a biography of Nicholas II, which I have not read this one. I have read other Nicholas II biographies, but this one, from some of my other research, is supposedly the one of the very best. The next one is another one by Edward Rzynsky. I'm sorry, not translated by the same. This is Antonia W. Boyce, and this is Alexander II, who is considered sort of the last, as it says here, last great Tsar, in the same sort of realm as Peter the Great. He was the Tsar during the period of Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Turgenev, and then he was also the Tsar during sort of the starting of the spreading of seeds of revolt in Russia, and sort of the invention of modern day political terrorism in a way. The next is a biography of Anton Chekhov. This is by Donald Rayfield. I have never read an official Chekhov biography. I have read books about Chekhov, but they have always been sort of Chekhov as an element of the book, but they would be more about the literature of the time, or books about the time period that Chekhov lived in. And so never a dedicated biography of Chekhov, like this brick here, which I'm super excited about. And then last but not least is a book by Helen Rappaport, who has quickly become one of my favorite nonfiction writers for Russian history. And this is her one of her newer books, Caught in the Revolution, which focuses on the lives of foreigners stuck in Petrograd during the beginning of the Bolshevik Revolution, which is an absolutely fascinating topic. And I have read 3 of her other books so far. I think she has 16 published books. They're not all about Russian history. A lot of them are about Victorian England and Queen Victoria specifically. But I'm super excited to get into this one. Her writing is always a joy to read, and just the freshness of perspective and of presentation that she brings to the table is absolutely fantastic, and it's always enjoyable, and it's always informative. So I'm really excited to get to that one. I'll probably, out of all of these, I'll probably be reading this one first. And so that's it. Just a really short little library book haul. I just wanted to show off some of the books that I picked up today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts about any of these books, or if you have read any of these books and you have thoughts about them, please let me know in the comments down below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.